We all know the distinctive crack or pop you hear when your knuckles crack is a topic that has fascinated scientists for decades. And while there's still broad agreement on the general mechanism, some debate on precise details. We all know how it feels to crack your knuckles. It feels really good, right? I mean, today we are going to be answering, is that good for you or is that bad for you? So let's answer that. Why do your knuckles pop? Well, your knuckles pop because of something called synovial fluid, and I think that's what it's called. I'll put it on screen. So it's synovial fluid in joint capsules. Your joints, including your knuckles, are surrounded by a capsule. This capsule contains a lubricant called synovial fluid, which is rich in dissolved gases like nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide. This fluid helps your joints move smoothly and cushions the bones. The joint I was just talking about is right here. That's where your knuckles are, and most likely where I think is the synovial fluid that makes your knuckles pop. Why do your knuckles pop? So when you push your knuckles in, like you pull your finger, I know, disgusting, but or you like push all your hands in. All your fingers in. It creates negative pressure. When you stretch or pull your knuckle joint, you expand the volume within the joint capsule. This rapid expansion creates a sudden drop in pressure with the synovial fluid, a phenomenon known as negative pressure. What actually happens when your knuckles crack or pop? So it causes something called cavitation and bubble formation collapse. This drop in pressure causes the dissolved gases in synovial fluid to rapidly come out of solution and form tiny gas bubbles. This process is called cavitation or tribonucleation. This sound you hear is believed to be caused by the rapid formation and or subsequent partial or full collapse of these gas bubbles. What is bubble formation? Well, here's a theory. Bubble formation theory. Some research using MRI imaging has suggested that the sound occurs at the moment the bubble forms. Well, for the bubble formation theory, let's see what something comes along with it. The bubble collapse theory. Other studies, including mathematical models, propose that the sound is generated by the rapid collapse, even if only partial, of these bubbles. This collapse creates a small shock wave that we perceive as the cracking sound. The refractory theory, or the refractory period. After you crack a knuckle, you usually can't crack it again immediately. This is because it takes time, typically about 15 to 30 minutes, for the gases to redissolve in the synovial fluid, allowing new bubbles to form when the joint is manipulated again. So here's some other less prominent theories that have been proposed. Include ligament or tendon snapping. The sound could also be due to ligaments or tendons quickly snapping over a bony prominence as the joint is moved. Breaking adhesions. Some have suggested that the sound comes from breaking tiny adhesions within the joint. Is it harmful? The long-standing belief that cracking your knuckles causes arthritis has largely been debunked by scientific research. Most studies have found no link between habitual, I think that's how you say it, I'll put it up on screen, knuckle cracking, and an increased risk of arthritis in the hands. But however, some research has indicated potential minor downsides, such as slightly reduced grip strength in the habitual, again, I think that's how you say it, crackers. Though not all studies agree on this. In some occasions, reports of ligament or injuries or tendon dislocations if done too forcefully or awkwardly. Rare instances of skin changes over the knuckles. Knuckle pads, that's like really what you see when you grip your knuckles, like you grip your hand to punch someone. The bones sticking out, that's the knuckle pads. in habitual crackers. In general, if knuckle cracking doesn't cause pain or swelling, and it's considered harmless. If you do experience pain, it's best to consult a doctor as it might indicate an underlying issue. So under results, you could be in pain if you do it, and it might be bad for you, but it's not saying it's always bad for you, because it's if it doesn't cause pain or anything, it's not bad for you. But if it does cause pain, call a doctor, because it might be an issue. So yeah, thanks for watching, and comment for more videos like this. Bye.